Hello and welcome to BGP. As you all have been seeing, besides a pregnant Cardi, a lot is going on with Cardi B. Just recently, her and Offset, I don't think they've even finalized their divorce, but they are in pursuant of ending their relationship fully with a divorce. But she is also having a baby with a football player by the name of Stefan. I knew Stefan. Okay. And a lot of rumors, a lot of trash talking is going around about why, she got pregnant so quick for, this other man. She having another baby, Offset talking crap. So it's just an ugly situation right now for them. It's very messy. And I feel bad because the kids are there. And, one of them kids is old enough to kind of see what's going on. But what are your thoughts on that, Nisha? What do you think about her having let's just start right there. Her having a baby so soon by somebody else.
I think it's nasty, but I mean, I'll just take it one step back. Remember Offset and her was arguing last year where she admitted that she was sleeping with, which we now know is Stefan, she was sleeping with somebody while she was pregnant with his child. Mm-hmm. Remember? Because she was pregnant last year.
Right.
With Offsets. And so she admitted that she was cheating and sleeping with somebody while she was pregnant. She was like, you cheated on me, so now I'm, it's my turn to get back. And so fast forward to this year, now she's pregnant again with, another man that's not her husband. I think that's trashy behavior, if I'm being honest. I think it's trashy because you just couldn't wait just a little bit to at least the papers are signed that you officially divorced. Before you did that, you had to do it while you your husband is still fighting for spousal support.
Exactly.
And you over here like
yeah.
Legs open.
Not a good look.
Yeah, I don't
legs open.
You said legs open.
Legs open, booty up.
Yeah, I think that's crazy. That was my first initial thoughts when it was announced.
Yeah. Mona.
I think they both scandalous.
Okay.
I think they both nasty. Offset already had 3 children out of wedlock. I don't know why in the hell did she allowed him to talk to her and then have raw sex with him. And
over and over.
She got pregnant, and Cardi was very adamant that she didn't want her children out of wedlock. And, I think he was forced to marry her.
Yeah.
He was cheating before they got married.
Yep.
He's cheating
During.
Yep.
the marriage. How long they been together? Maybe 7-10 years.
However the oldest kid is.
Maybe
7
years.
Okay, 7 years. And they ain't really been married 7 years because he been cheating about 6.5.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Getting pregnant by another man while you married is scandalous.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's nasty. It's awful.
It is.
Yeah. But neither one of them have a great background and character and reputation. Cardi was sliding down them poles, and Offset was sliding his poles.
Yeah.
In other
that was a good one. That was a good one.
Unprotected, so. Can't turn a husband into a housewife either.
Right.
You can't turn a dude that's a hoe into a husband.
A hoe into a husband.
So now, on Cardi's defense, she was trying to be a wife.
She was. Bless her heart. Mm-hmm.
But she was just being led by support leadership.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, was it ever mentioned that they got a prenup? Because it don't sound like it
They
based
did
on the
not.
direction that it's
They
going.
did not. That's why he wants spousal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you think he's entitled to that?
Yeah.
I mean, leave with what you came with.
They didn't do a prenup, so he get to leave what he wants.
Damn.
And I think as of a few days ago, they kind of came to an
something.
agreement that I think he's gonna get like 70
million, and he in a house. He wants a house.
He wants a house.
For 70 million.
Yeah.
You think he's deserving of?
I mean, that's how it works when you
If
don't
you don't
protect
get
your
a prenup,
assets.
yeah.
Like I know a lot of people like to believe in love, and love is a beautiful thing. It is.
Sure is.
But when you got assets, I believe in loving my assets too. So I believe you should protect it. That goes for men and women, because I know a lot of men be like, women do this all the time. And I always say, protect your assets. So in her situation, when they first got together, let's be honest about this in that moment. When they first got together, Offset and the Migos was up here and Cardi was down here. And then all of a sudden, Cardi had that album that just took her up, and she started making more than Offset. And, you know, of course, during that blow up, she got pregnant. And I understand you want to get married and don't want to have a child without, you know, being married. I get it. God bless you. I'm for it. I understand it. But before we say I do, I need you to sign these papers to say we leave with what we came with. I need you to sign that. I need our assets to be protected. I need to have that, you know, that cheating clause that you, every time you cheat, you're going to pay me millions. I need that in that clause. I need you to have that in that. I need it in writing that you can't talk about whatever it is that happens as to why we broke up. When we break up, I need you. No, you can't make an album about me. No, you can't make a song about me. No, you can't do a movie about me. If it's remotely similar to our lives, I'm suing. Like, I need all that in writing, because my assets matter just as much as my marriage does. And if that's not okay with you, then we don't get married. We don't. And we damn sure don't have a baby. We don't. But they didn't move that way.
No,
and
they didn't.
Yeah, so is he entitled to it? Absolutely. Could he even get more?
Probably so.
He sure could. He sure could. He sure could. And I won't be surprised that before it's over too, because the spousal is one thing, but she also gonna have to deal with paying him child support, because it's a lifestyle. So, you know, if they accustomed to this lifestyle over here with mommy, they got to be accustomed to that same lifestyle when they go spend time with daddy. So I won't be surprised that she'll have to deal with that as well. That's why she got mad and made that album the kind of way she made that album. But yeah, he's entitled.
You think he's deserving of it, Mom?
Hell no.
Okay.
Based on the fact, and I heard what you said, I agree with you. But based on the fact that he was a cheating ass nigga,
there you go.
How you the cheater?
Yeah.
And then think you deserve to get something. If you don't get the hell on up out of here,
I'm gonna need that $70 million.
I'm gonna need to call the Bucky and Ray Ray on the block somewhere, because you
don't come up missing.
No, that's trifling. That you are the one that caused all of this, and then you want to be paid because you was cheating and your wife don't want to be with you no more. Come on, get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah.
And we supposed to just keep on suffering as wives. And you didn't cheat 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, nigga, and you public with your cheating.
Yeah.
You want some money?
Yeah. Remember, she got took in the court from fucking some bitches up because they were cheating.
Oh yeah, sure did. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I think that the court should take into consideration things like that when you caused it because you were unfaithful. You took a vow and you didn't take your vow seriously. The girl was trying to be a wife. She was trying to be, change her life through you, and thought that your leadership was going to take her somewhere. Like she said in one of her freaking songs, we should be past this by now. Nigga.
Exactly. And what about Stephon Diggs? How do you think he is handling the public, this all being out in public,
he don't care.
He don't,
he was
That's
trifling. He was trifling too.
Baby mamas or something.
He got
allegedly.
He got multiple baby mamas too, and he got one. He just had a baby.
Got an 8-year-old.
He got a 3-month-old
and a 3-month-old. Yeah.
Like he
you
got
just
one.
lay up with these niggas like raw quick. Like here's the pussy.
That's what I'm saying. She left Offset for that. Like she.
But
that
Cardi
revenge.
Too.
That's that revenge.
Because that
sex.
was Offset's.
Wait a minute.
I won't say homeboy, but
they knew each other.
They were mutuals.
Wow.
He liked his team or whatever.
Yeah.
And she petty. She said, I'm petty.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you could do it, I could do it.
Yeah.
See, that's the type of time they on. Petty versus petty.
Yeah.
In the real world, we can't roll like that.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She hurt. She feel justified. that she got him back because she's still immature too.
Yeah.
Because like we said, she should have waited till she got divorced.
Yeah.
And if Stefan, that's his name?
Yeah,
Stefan.
Diggs
Stefan
Yeah.
Diggs.
really cared about Cardi, he would
He
have
would've
told her
waited.
to
Let's
wait
wait.
too.
Yeah.
But it's all about this social media type of situation
Yeah.
where everybody is telling on everybody is sleeping with everybody trying to one up everybody and embarrass everybody, and it's just awful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and this is stuff back in the day we would be completely ashamed of, and it's just thrown out there. They don't have. She's on a tour right now where she's going and speaking to different people. I mean, big people, Gail, and all these other people, and don't have no shame of
Because they want to promote dysfunction.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not promoting family units and great families and raising
Not at all.
children to be great and all that stuff. They want dysfunction.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know if it's okay, but can I talk about the fact that her and Nicki Minaj bumping heads and
Again?
them in her? That's what makes me wonder: is it real or is it just for publicity? How she's talking about the baby. See, that makes me want to be somebody's ass right there. You talk about my child and kicking her gums in or something like that.
She said
what
that,
is
but
off?
she said
What is
that
off
baby-
limits?
She said that baby's favorite color is 5.
I know. It's so ugly, and especially for us in our culture. They always like to see us battling and degrading each other. What do you feel about it?
I don't claim Nikki or
They both kind of not.
They ain't our culture. They ain't black.
classless.
They not.
They not.
They
They
not
Puerto
black.
Rican. But they not black.
Nikki's Trinidadian, or however you say that.
Trini.
She's from Trinidad, and Cardi people is from the
Puerto
Dominican
Rican.
Republic
DR.
and whatnot. But I'll say this, because I know a lot of people was mad because they said Nikki started it. Nikki was coming for her kids and saying all that stuff. But I'm like, you have to go back further back, because I remember this shit. You have to go further back years ago where Cardi did, what Nikki did to Cardi over the last few weeks is what Cardi did to another single mom. And the single mom had lost her child, and Cardi was making fun of her. Cardi was calling her, blaming her child's death on her. She was calling her roaches. Mm-hmm. She was calling that kid roaches. She was saying some of the most horrendous things to that woman. And at that time, also, mind you, Cardi did not identify as Afro-Caribbean.
Nothing.
She didn't identify as black. Mm-hmm. She would make it very clear that she was not. And she was calling black women roaches and shit. So, Nikki just gave her a taste of her medicine when she was doing it. That's why I was like, when people was like, why is Nikki doing this? This is wrong. Nikki started it. She did. I was like, y'all, I get exactly what she's doing. She's doing exactly to her what Cardi did to somebody else. And when Cardi did it, nobody gave her shit for it. Nikki did it, and now everybody's just like, yeah, this is wrong. You shouldn't do that. Da-da-da. And I'm like, I know what Nikki did. She was being petty. Would I talk about somebody's kid? No. But do I understand what she was doing? I do. I do.
Yeah, I don't really mess with Nikki after she did that little CD and had some disparaging remarks about Malcolm X. I threw her in the trash, and like they calling each other roaches and monkeys and all kinds. That's what they do. And get you a Latino, get you somebody
Spicy.
from a foreign country. Yeah, they spicy. That's the type of women y'all want. Them two.
Yep. Enjoy your preference.
I think I don't know if she on crack or fentanyl. I don't know. Nikki on some shit. That's all I know. What's that new drink?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
The cut.
Yeah.
She didn't have a few
Yeah.
too many because yeah.
I know she keep going at every single woman. I know that. But
politicians.
in this situation, I gotta throw it back to Cardi, because this all started with Cardi's album, where Cardi was going at all these women. Cardi was throwing them subliminals and naming names in this latest album that she had somebody write for her. So, I don't know. She went at JT. She went at Bia. She went
going after everybody.
Yeah, she's everybody. The only person that was kind of safe and they minding their business because they in love was Meg. That's it. But she was, naming names and going after all these women. So, I don't know. It's not my fight, In this situation, I just sit back as a black woman because I'm like, that's that's interesting that they going at it and talking about each other's kids and calling each other names and stuff. But you know,
And it's so classless.
It very,
Nikki
very.
is about to be 50.
she in her 40s.
She 45.
40 something.
She about to be 50.
Oh my gosh.
Ain't no reason for no older woman to be going at it back and forth with no damn young girl. That's
I
what I'm
agree.
saying right there.
I agree.
If you are the undefeated female rap artist, what do you have to prove to a little hood rap girl that
Exactly.
got off the pole and now she making 1000000s? You keep your mouth shut.
Yeah.
Mentor her, get on. Get in the studio.
Do you think this bumping of heads that they doing right now and all this shit talking back and forth, is that helping promote? Because she's double platinum now on this album.
Well, she was gonna be platinum without
She was
that.
gonna be platinum
Think so?
regardless.
Because she had already, they did the rollout, and she was already going out there, and she's been
She was really
getting
promoting it.
interviewed by
Mhm.
But I'll be, if I'm being honest though, because I listened to the album, I wasn't impressed. I'm gonna be honest.
It was trash.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed.
It's maybe one or two on there that's kind of cool.
It was
And-
trash, and it really nowadays it doesn't really take too much to impress these modern.
Oh, I
children.
know. Yeah.
You say yeah.
The beat's the same.
Whatever you
yeah.
say, yeah,
She
because
wasn't
it's
even-
all about embarrassing.
You've
Right.
recorded.
Yeah.
I've recorded.
Yeah.
And the one thing that I always remember back when I did in the past, you always had to stay on top of the beat. You
Yeah.
never was supposed to be
Under
slower
the
to beat
too
or
slow.
too fast.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
and
on
she-
her,
yeah.
on that album, I think I was like, she's not even
Keep
on
up.
beat. Like what the?
And she only got
What is
one
this?
verse. On most of them, she only got one verse. The mess is
No hook,
trash.
yeah.
It's- and
I
she
think
used
she
she
just surpassed
Yeah.
Nicki.
But and she used the cheat code, and I'm gonna tell you what the cheat code is. She threw two old singles that should not have been on that album because they had those two singles did go platinum when they came out. WAP with Meg Thee Stallion.
Yes,
she
yes.
threw that on there, so that's how she was able to go ahead and go platinum because now is on her album. And that other song, what is it? Up? Is it Up? Up, then it's up, then it's up. I think it's called Up.
Stuck when
Whatever,
I'm up.
yeah, whatever. She threw that on there, and so that's how that album was able to go where it did. Because prior, if she didn't have those two tracks on there, it wouldn't have been multi-platinum like it was. It would have sold the hundreds of thousands the first week like it did, but it wouldn't have been multi-platinum. If you think I'm playing, look at the radio stations since we still rely on radio stations and whatnot. They're not playing it.
That's true.
They're not playing it, and they're not gonna bring back WAP. They're not gonna bring back Up, but they're not really playing her newer stuff because it's not
trash.
it's not that great. And I'm not dissing, but at the same time, I'm just like, I think it could. You got the ghostwriters. You got them to write for you. Y'all couldn't tell her like, Cardi, you're not on. You're not on. No, that don't sound right. Let's reword this. Let's like.
Our daughters and grandbabies could have came up with something better
Man.
than that. And even though she had all those collaborations, it still was trash. That was trash.
Yeah. Like Safe with Kalani, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I like him, to be honest, is Kalani.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then
The
the
collabos.
one with Lizzo, I like that one. And the reason why I like that one is because I know the original song. Because I like rock music. So I know the original song. So I was like, oh, cool. But I don't like Cardi in part of it. When she come into it, I'm like,
Yeah, how you let somebody that's collaborating with you
Outdo you on,
Yeah.
on the song.
Yeah.
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 That's true.
Yeah. So I'm like, nope. I was like, yeah, she used the cheat code. I'm like, I wasn't feeling it. But do I think that distraction of Nicki and her going back, yeah, it could have helped. It did. But we'll see what happens when Nicki drops hers in January.
Okay.
Is it January or March?
I thought I saw January.
Yeah. I just know 2026. She made that very clear that she's dropping another album. We'll see what happens with hers.
And well, doesn't this kind of want you to really go and listen? All this back and forth that they're doing. So that's why I always think it's always like
a gimmick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially when you start talking about my kids, I'm gonna cuss your ass out so bad. So, and then the way she handled it, Miss Cardi, I would think that she would be, I don't know, they get us. They get us every time. What are your final thoughts?
I would say there's better artists out there that you should be listening to. that are really good. You know, you should give them a listen. Keep your legs closed. If you know you still married to one person,
Oh,
don't go
Lord,
have a baby with
Lord.
somebody else while you still going through that. Heal. There is nothing wrong with healing. Healing looks good on people, I promise. And protect your assets. That's it for me.
Yeah, prenup is a must.
Hmm.
Stop being so ratchet. That's my final thought.
You know, I feel the same way. Just, protect your, if we can't learn anything from all of these artists that end up in the same predicament, your Mary J. Bliges and your all these other people that end up with these dudes that end up getting them for
Wendy.
all they hard work. Wendy, yeah, yeah. Be careful. You work really hard for that stuff. Protect it. And like you said, be classy, ladies. Come on. That's my final thoughts.
Yeah.
Subscribe and stay tuned with stay connected with BGP. We back.
Bye.